welcome to Sarah's Stamping Retreat. Today I thought I'd do a bit of a sneak peek of some of the Spellbinders January clubs. So this is my first time getting so many clubs. I've bought clubs from Spellbinders before, but now they've asked me to be part of their influencer team for their clubs, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to be able to share all these lovely things with you. So I don't have all of the clubs, but I've got 8 of them, so a really good selection to show you. And I thought you might enjoy getting a little sneak peek, so let me know what you think. So I don't have any of the packaging because they just send them in little poly bags because they're samples. But you can see what a gorgeous kit this is. So this is the Die of the Month club, and I actually couldn't believe how many dies you get. This isn't even the large Die of the Month club. This is just the normal Die of the Month club. I think it's such a lovely selection. So you get 2 different flower heads, 2 different stems. You've got this. Those layer onto here. Then you've got some different leaves and bits. Here you've got kind of like little beaks and things. And you've got these 2 birds which can kind of pop out of the flower, and then these bits layer onto the bird so you can have them in more than one colour. This could kind of come out of here if you wanted it to. So just such a lovely selection, and you can make some really nice kind of real focal point cards here. So I was expecting this one, I think it might even be called Small Die of the Month on their website, but if you look at this on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, that's a real good focal point, especially if you kind of add these in. So I just tuck those in there, and I don't know, maybe you wanted to add a couple more things or a little sentiment or something like that. So it's really, really lovely. And I will be sharing some cards made with all of these kits over the next couple of weeks. So if there's something that you like, look out for that as well. So this is the Stitching Die of the Month, and this is this really good size bee. It's like a real focal point bee, whereas you normally get teeny tiny ones on things. This is going to take up a good amount of your card. So you've got the bee, and obviously you can stitch onto the bee, you can stitch onto the wings. Obviously it looks like it's missing a wing, but this one can be used on both sides, whereas these 2 need to mirror each other. So that's why there's 2 of these and only 1 of these. Then you've got this piece which can layer onto here, and then also you could just cut this like this and maybe put some kind of black stitching on there to kind of make it stripy in that way. But there's also pieces that layer over, so you could have it fully stitched, and you could have the black and the yellow stitching to make it into a really detailed bee. And then you've also got these floral stemmy bits, and you've got loads of these little pieces that you can add on to that as well. And I'm going to link below to all of these kits in case you really like something, and I'd love for you to craft along with me when I do the crafting videos. I've agreed to be on this team for a year, so there'll be lots and lots of kit inspiration. And also, if there's one that you really like but you don't really want to get the subscription every month, you can cancel it at any time, and it's such good value for money. You get a really good discount in comparison to their normal products. So then we've got the wax seal of the month, and those of you that watch my introduction to wax seal video, which I'll post below, will know that I've only just started my wax seal journey, and I have been loving it so far. So this is so exciting. I've got royal blue wax beads, so it's so nice to get a different colour of beads each month as well, so you can kind of build up your collection that way. And the thing that really surprised me was that this Made with Love seal, which, by the way, how useful is that to put on your envelopes when you've handmade a card? I thought you would just get the seal bit. I didn't realise that you would actually get the handle too, because these handles you can unscrew. So I thought that you would just get this bit, but you get the whole handle as well. So it's actually even better value than I thought. I just think Made with Love is just so useful. So then this is the Glimmer plate for January. So this is the Glimmer of the Month club. And look how big that is. I'm just going to grab this back in for reference. So if you pop that on a 4¼ by 5½ inch card is going to take up the whole card. It's really beautiful. So you get this gorgeous large flower, you get for you and thanks, and not only that, but you get this copper foil as well, which again, I think that's really useful that it comes with the foil so that you can build your foil collection as well as the glimmer plates each month. So then this next one is the stamp and die set of the month. So you get this gorgeous stamp set, and you've got this really lovely piece that you can obviously stamp kind of like at the top and then at the bottom and make kind of a whole card front from, or you can use it on its own different ways. But then you've also got these extra pieces, and I think this is really clever because not only do you get the dies to cut out these individual elements, got this little honey pot, but also you have these dies. So you've got this one that cuts out this piece, this one that cuts out this piece, and this one that cuts out this piece. So even with this big stamp, you can use it as it is, but you could also use pieces of it for different things as well, which I think is a really good idea to kind of like stretch the versatility. And you could also, for example, stamp it as it's intended, stamp it again and die cut out these bits and have those bits raised, which I think would look really pretty as well. So I really love the versatility of that. So then I've got this embossing folder, which is the embossing folder of the month, and it's a really lovely leaf pattern. And then I've also got this one, which is the 3D embossing folder of the month, which is just gorgeous. It's got so much detail in it, flowers and leaves and a whole spray of things. And then last but not least, we've got the Better Press of the month. So you've got the Better Press plates, and it's this gorgeous poppy with the thank you and the best wishes. So you can see there's some really lovely products there. Let me know below which is your favourite, and let me know if there's a particular one that you're excited to see the video for. And like I said, I'll be doing videos over the next couple of weeks with each of these products. So keep your eyes out for them. Give me a thumbs up below if you enjoyed this video. That'll really help me decide whether to do a sneak preview each month or not. And make sure you're subscribed so that you can see everything that I create with these. If you turn on the notifications by clicking the bell button and selecting all, then YouTube will also notify you when I've got new videos available. All of the clubs that I've shared with you today are linked in the description below, and it's my understanding that these are the products that you'll receive as your first month if you sign up before the 27th of January. If you sign up after that, then you'll receive February's kit. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.